Hello, Yunus here, and today I will explain about could the crowd save the world based on BBC News and videos. Okay, first of all, when sorry, since 1972, when a famous book called The Limit of Growth was published, scientists have warned that infinite economic growth on a finite planet is a dangerous path. And today we can see 19% of what enters the global economy eventually become waste, and about 10% is actually recycled. Therefore, degrowth as one possible solution can solve these problems. And the big question is, what is degrowth? So degrowth is a radical economic and social proposal that advocate for not rely on material and energy. And many people misunderstanding about this. They think it is for a permanent, but not. It is a call for a permanent economic recession, and it is not about destroying economy. Instead, it is a planned, democratic reduction of less necessary forms of production. As we know, the economic growth measured by GDP, gross domestic product, and the degrowth expert argue that GDP count the market value of everything we produce, but it completely ignores the social and ecological cost of the production. Furthermore, the goals of degrowth is to scale down destructive industrial like a private jet, fast fashion, sport utility vehicles, and the military industrial complex. By cycling this down, we can redirect our energy, our resources toward things humanity actually needs, like public transit, renewable energy, and regenerative food. And maybe we think that this concept like sound like a utopian dream, but it is already happening. We can look at Barcelona. There is a hub that for the crowd movement, where communities are proving that alternative are possible. And there is a concept named library at things. Instead of every person in an apartment block buying their own drill, vacuum, and others, then the community share a central library of those things. And finally, this concept, degrowth, have many critic from scientists, and scientists argue that degrowth underestimate the human innovation, underestimate the power of human innovation. They believe that with enough investment on green technology, we can successfully decouple economic growth from carbon emission. Thank you. Good night.